I do everything I could do to prepare them for the game, you know, so that I know no matter what the score is, I did my part.
Right.
And the irony is this guy, like we were undefeated for like, it was like 5 years in a row, 6 years in a row. Every freshman team at John Jay, like no losses under this guy. That's why we all get together. You know,
Sure.
he was a huge impression on us. But acting's a little bit like that. Like you do the work, you do the prep, you go in, you hope the job's good, and you do it. And then like, whether it's received or not, I mean, I can't tell you.
Do you know when you're filming? Do you know when you're reading the script that, you know
I
what?
think
Oh,
you
this is
could,
gonna be
I
really
think
good?
you know it sometimes, a lot of times, I think you know if it's good. You're like, oh, this is a good one. This is a special one. But you don't know if it's going to be a hit. You don't know that, I don't think. I mean, like, there have been things, I thought Huge in France was going to, I thought that was going to change the trajectory of my career because of the role I was playing. I went to do ADR, like we did it. And while we were doing it, I was like, oh, this is awesome. And my character, it was a great character. It was funny. It was like, it had everything in it. So I really loved the experience. Then I didn't hear from the guys. There was 2 guys that wrote and directed all 8 episodes.
Okay.
Didn't hear from them for like 4 months. Then they called me. They said, you got to do ADR, which is you go back and like, sometimes there's lines that need to be re-recorded and they, you know, for clarity or there was wind or whatever. So I go back to this studio and I'm like, what's up? I'm like, how was it? Because when we had such a good experience on it, and then they like went into a hole, and I'm like, did it come out okay? And they're like, dude, we got to show you. And they started showing me clips, like more than what I needed to do for ADR. They started showing me the scenes, and I was like, holy shit. And I called my agent. I remember being, I don't know why, I was in the parking lot of a Home Depot in Burbank, pouring rain. And I called my agent. I go, this one is going to change the game for me. I go, I'm jealous of myself in this role. It's such a great role. Like it wasn't even, like I felt good in it, but it was a great role. And you don't get those that often. And like, it was like, Netflix called my reps and said, we're going to get behind him for an Emmy campaign, all this shit. It was like, I was like, oh, I was right. This is really going to do it. Came out, people I knew loved it.